Hey, welcome back to another segment of Let's Talk. This is John May sitting in once again, and here we are outside again over here at Oslo Middle School, and we thought that we would take and come on over here and visit the Feed the Lambs tutoring program. And we have a few guests here, our staff and our children, and right now we want to introduce you to the coordinator of Feed the Lambs tutoring program, Miss Bridget Stodum. How are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you.
Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, well, you're the coordinator of Feed the Lambs tutoring program. Why don't you tell our viewers about who you are, what you do, and why you do it, and what you're getting done here at this tutoring program?
Okay. As the coordinator for Feed the Lambs, one of the things that I'm responsible for is maintaining the children's records, also making sure that our staff has the tools that they need, and in order to service the children that we provide services for. We also look to do and reach out to the community for other programs, other pilot programs for people that are coming in, children that are coming in that have are being targeted and need special academic support. There's, a myriad of different things that each staff member may be asked to do. But we have our numbers, they fluctuate, but they're pretty steady between 20 to 25 students, which is a good ratio for our staff at every setting. And we see some great progresses. This is the third 9-week marking period, so we expect to see some falls because this is, the real deal of what is where the child is academically. So when we see that, we dig in for those subject areas right there. We try to individualize it. I'd like to install some peer teaching as well that reinforces back to the person who is teaching or helping to tutor, and it allows the child to be able to receive the information on a different level. So we're excited about what we're doing here. It is a short time span, but it's perfect for them. And, the program, it allows for feedback between the parents, and I act as a liaison between the student, the parent, and the teacher, so that they know that Feed the Lambs is present in the child's life, and if there's an issue, let us know. We'll try to address it, and we just become a team of support for the student.
Tell me, Miss Bridget, from October up until now, with February, almost the end of February, have you seen a progress from the beginning to up until now? We're not finished until June.
Yeah, yes, I have. I would say that we have probably about an 85% progress on the positive side. And, like I said, this is the third 9 weeks, so this is what is really, really happening. Excuse me. Some of our students have excelled, and they're doing AB honor roll, which is great, and they're excited about it. Some of the students, they just got the progress reports, and they have some below C level. So we're trying to get the C's up to B's, and everything else that's below what's targeted. And the great thing about it is the ones that would know, in other words, not really be vested in this, they are excited about getting their grades up as well and becoming a part of that AB honor roll. So, we're here to do whatever we can to make that happen.
We have our staff member here that's been a helper for the time of the summer program that led into the tutoring program, Miss Georgiana Demps. And we just wanted for you to say a few words on how you feel about the tutoring program.
Well, first of all, this is a God thanksgiving program for the young kids that really need to have some help in school. And They come along really, really good, really good. They brought their grade average up, and they really listening, and they really focusing on what they doing. These are some. This is a very good program that I have a privilege to work with from the summer school until now, that I really enjoy working with the kids. And that's it.
And you think you've been here since October, and here it is now, February. Would you say that the goals that Feed the Lambs is trying to meet with the kids are being met?
Yes, they are. Like I said, that their grades came up from the low part that they really didn't. Some of the kids that really wasn't focusing, that they really focusing now, and they got their mind like stable on one track, that they trying to get it. Not playing around. If they do play around, they be done got it, and then they be done finished with it, and then they go and do what they wanted. Other things to
Do
do.
you figure maybe from now that it's February, going to come into a closing, school close on the 24th of May, you think we're going to have all AB honor roll students?
Well, I'm going to say yeah. I'm not going to doubt it. Yes.
All right, Ms. Demps, thank you very much. We also here to introduce Mr. Alan Korn, who is a retired teacher, and he's taken time out on his retirement to come out and assist Feed the Lambs children. And Mr. Korn, we'd like to thank you for coming out and giving your services to Feed the Lambs. And we'd just like to get your views on how you feel about the tutoring program and what progress you think is being made.
All right, when I think of the tutoring program, there are a couple of things that stand out. One is the need to teach the kids to focus and concentrate. That's something that for some reason they haven't seemed to have learned, and that's particularly important. And I think we should emphasize that at the beginning so that they understand what they're supposed to do. Otherwise, they come in and say, well, we have no homework, and then they want to just mess around. And that is not acceptable. So as far as the program is concerned, we try to help the kids. We have to take them where they are and advance them and hopefully get them to the point where they have good grades. That's the attempt.
Korn, would you say that from October up until now, which is February, probably the third quarter, would you say that there's been a lot of improvement in the kids that are attending the program?
In terms of the kids who have attended the programs, yes, there has been improvement. It hasn't been as much as it should be, but half of that problem is them, and the other half is we need to be a little more focused on teaching them how to do things.
And now we want to introduce a familiar face, the director of Feed the Lambs, and we want to find out, her views about the program since it's been open. Let's welcome our director, Kenya May. And Kenya, we just here today, to view this program out, and you've been in it from the beginning. You've been in it for a while. We just want to get your views on your feelings about how the progress is coming in the tutoring program from the month of October up to February, and what goals are you trying to reach before school closes?
Well, our kids, they started off slow. We have new kids from elementary school. They came in as sixth graders. And when you start something new, you get nervous and you don't know how to react. So their first semester, their grades was so good. And it was so excited. But second semester came around and their grades kind of went downhill. But we got them back on track as a team with Feed the Lambs. We all work together. We motivate them because a lot of kids, when you have friends and they so hooked on their friends and they don't know which way to go. So we motivated them and let them know, friends comes last after you get all your work done. So by motivating them and pushing them to that next level, letting them know, focus when your teacher's in front of you teaching you, worry about everything else later. Because our goal here is to reach for the moon. If we can't grab that moon, grab a star. And also to have AB Honor Roll students at the end of the 4th semester. So and all we have, all our kids are pushing for the AB Honor Roll students. So we're really focusing on getting those grades up because some of them have below C average and they need just a little one-on-one.
Hi, my name is Wheatland Brizard, and
What
I'm
school are you attending?
Oslo Middle School,
What grade you in?
7th grade.
7th grade. And how were your grades when you started Feed the Lambs? How was your grades?
It was okay at the beginning.
When you say okay, tell us what you mean by okay.
Like my grades were like A, B, or C's, or sometimes a little bit D's.
Okay, and how are they now?
They're really great now since
When you
I've been
say
getting help.
great, what do you mean?
Like I've gotten honor roll A's and B's.
All right, with the help of the tutoring program?
Yes.
And so what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is science.
And what do you get in science?
A's and B's.
All right. So would you recommend this program to any other students?
Yes, because they would help you very much to get good grades that you have right now.
Savannah Perrin,
And what school do you go to?
Oslo Middle,
And what grade are you in?
7th.
And when you first entered the tutoring program, how were your grades?
I had A's and B's and 1D.
And how are your grades now?
A's and B's. Well,
A's
mostly
and
all
B's.
A's.
All
Just
right.
1B.
So you improved a whole lot, huh?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite subject?
Language, arts, and reading.
Language, art, and reading. And what do you get in language, arts, and reading?
106.
All right.
Yeah.
Now tell me, would you recommend this program to any other students in this school?
Yes, I would.
Why?
I feel like it has helped me a lot because I've been to a couple like groups in math, and now I have like an A+. So I feel like it would.
My name is Tania Weimer.
Tania Weimer, and what school do you go to?
I go to Imagine South Vero.
And you've entered into the tutoring program in October. How was your grades before you came to the tutoring program?
I had a C in math, a B's, and like a couple of A's.
And so from that time until this time, have your grades increased?
Yes.
And so what are you getting now?
I have all A's,
Oh, wow. Now, what's your favorite subject?
like math,
And what do you get in math?
A.
All right. Would you recommend this program to any of the students in your school, Imagine School?
Yes.
Why?
Because some of them, like, they're smart, but like they don't do the work at home.
Alyssa Muncie is here visiting Feed the Lambs tutoring program today, and she is the director or
I'm the community
coordinator?
outreach director.
Outreach director of
Yes, sir.
Epic Missions, and you've come out to assist Feed the Lambs in their tutoring program.
Yes, sir.
And you have also brought a group with you as well.
I do. I have about 10 volunteers that have come here all the way from Vermont. They're a Rotaract club at Castleton University, and they specifically came here and asked to come help with Feed the Lambs.
So how about if you would just tell them a little bit about yourself and what you guys do at Epic Missions?
Absolutely. So we bring in volunteers from all around the country. They come from Canada, Africa, and China, and they'll serve here in Indian River County for a week at a time, volunteering at a bunch of different organizations. And we'll house and feed them and plan out their missions projects and service projects while they're with us. So we've been in existence for about 6 years, and over the past 6 years, we've done over 160,000 hours of community service.
Well, I can say that you guys have been a great help to Feed the Lambs, both summer and winter, and we really appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
We appreciate the groups that you bring in.
Well, we love Feed the Lambs, and I think that what your organization does is amazing for these kids. I mean, see some of them grow up from younger kids into older, I mean, and just the difference you make in their lives. I think that's awesome. So thank you for letting us be a part of it.
And right now, we want to welcome Dan Warnke.
Thanks for having
and
me.
He's from Vermont.
Vermont.
And he is the leader of the group that is here from Epic Mission. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about
Yeah, of
yourself
course.
and
Thank
what
you.
y'all doing here today.
You got it.
Why y'all visit here.
Yeah, we first of all, thank you for having us. It's a beautiful school. We came here last year. We're actually a part of a Rotary Club, and this Rotary Club has become pretty big at our university, Castleton University in Castleton, Vermont. And we found out about Epic Missions last year, and it's just an incredible organization that cares so much about their people that they work with. And they get around. There's a bunch of different things that they do for the community. So that's kind of how we've gotten into it. It's our second year here, and we hope to come back again next year as well.
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
no,
Dan.
thank you.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate
You have
it.
a blessed day and keep
Thank
up
you.
the good work.
No, thank you.
Okay, we've been out here. We're wrapping up here at Feed the Lambs Enrichment Program, tutoring program, and we have Feed the Lambs, and we have assistance of Epic Missions. And those that are viewing this, if you need to send a donation or want to volunteer, call John May at the number that you see on the screen.